welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I have a budget-friendly DIY accent table. Easy, quick home decor to define your space. So if you're looking for an easy, budget-friendly way to style an open space, in this video, again, I'm creating a stunning DIY accent table using 4 affordable items. This quick and simple project, perfect for separating spaces while adding a stylish touch to your home decor. Channel, everybody, today we are doing a quick DIY. We're going to be making a pedestal table, and you are just going to be absolutely flabbergasted of how it turns out and the objects that I use to make this table. So stay tuned in for the entire video. This is an overall view of what it looked like when I first moved in, circling the area that is beyond the living space going into the dining area. It looks very expansive. It lacked a defined focal point to connect all of the space. An accent table is the perfect solution here because it will add structure, it will add substance without blocking the natural flow and move. Subtly will anchor the space while keeping it airy and open. What could I use to make this table on a budget? A cement form made of heavy-duty cardboard is a great idea, or a sturdy, customizable base to bring this vision to life. For this table that I wanted it to be a certain height. Most accent tables that you find are 22, 27 inches, which is way down here, which is too low for open area. I needed it to have a little height, pretty much table height, dining table height, at least 33 inches high. So when I put the top on it as well, that would bring it up higher. And so whatever vase I put in that open area to fill in that space with whatever flowers or blooms that I would put in the vase, so that it spreads out and fill out all of that open aerial space so it's not void. In other words, filling in the voided space. So I had to get out the measuring tape. Me being me, because again, I like to use my mind. I like to create things and think outside the box. So I wanted the table to be at least 33 inches. So I have to measure it and take all of those measurements, take it all the way around so that I can cut the form out. What I like about this form is that it is super sturdy, heavyweight. These are normally cement forms, concrete forms. I'm not going to be pouring any cement, but this is the perfect thing to make a table base. And I measure it out, lock my in place, and then you just go ahead and mark out your exact measurements where you want to cut, and you do this all the way around the form. Again, this is the next part that you definitely want to make sure that you use your tape measure, and you're going to make tick marks again evenly around the entire cement form at your desired height before cutting. This will ensure that you have a balanced level base when you stand it up upright, perfect for the custom DIY accent table. Tired of all of my tools being in random places, so I went out and I had to purchase me somewhere to put all of my tools in. Well, not all of them, but a good bit of them, so that they're much easier to find, because there are times that you just want to get what you need and, you know, have it here. And I've collected some big wrenches and my battery charger for my lawnmower, and of course my saw. So let's go for it. And that's the whole point of me drawing all the lines, so that I can stay straight. So I'll take my trusty, but I'm going to put it here, align it with the lines so that I stay straight, so no matter where I go, it should stay straight on the lines. So let's just commence to sawing through it. It's not messy. I can use my circular saw or the big saw, but don't want to do that either. Just go around my lines so that I line it up with actual lines. If you can see see here, here. So I'm scoring it along those lines. You've made your cut, you'll have a leftover piece for another project, which I'll be featuring in an upcoming video. For texture, I decided to use drywall mud as I already had some on hand and I wanted a subtle look. It's easy to work with, though I recommend wearing gloves because it gets very messy. The process of applying by hand is surprisingly very calming. To get the texture I wanted, I specifically applied the mud in a up and down motion, aiming for a consistent direction that will give me the exact effect I was going for this particular project. Starting at the bottom, I gently smeared the mud upwards to cover the entire surface. Once fully covered, I went back in the opposite direction to give it that beautiful up and down textured look. You could paint the form first, but for me, I found that the drywall mud adheres better to the dry cardboard, and this method gives the texture a more natural feel. Of course, you would need a base and also something to make the top. So I went to the local hardware store, picked up these wood rounds that are pre-cut. And for this portion of the video, of course, the table, for it to become a table, it needs a actual base. This is the body, the cement form, and then this is going to be the base of the table, which is the bottom. I'm also using another wood round, and it is a bit larger than this one, stands out about here, and that will be the top of the table. So let's just keep it moving and continue to watch. I'm using basic household paint on today. You already know the color. This is Whisper White in Bear, and it's an absolutely beautiful color. You know, if you're taking pictures or whatnot, if you don't want that yellowish color, but this is a beautiful color that I have used, you know, on numerous occasions. So we'll just keep on finishing up this entire project. I know you're thinking, why not just simply go out and purchase a table? That is not for me. As you have noticed, again, I like using my hands and my mind to create things, and I love a good budget and staying on a budget. So at a later date, I plan to make another top that's a bit wider, as the open area is calling for a larger surface. As I wanted to protect the base from the floor scratches, I added felt pads, which would make it easier to move around as well, and again, protecting the floor. After adding those, I smoothed out any sharp lines by lightly sanding them for a softer, more polished look on the body of the table. I then went back in with paint to cover everything, including the base, and I used Gorilla Glue to secure the actual tubing to the base of the table. The hold, again, is excellent, and to finish it, I painted over the glue to complete the entire look. This is what it's looking like so far. Now it's time for the finishing touches to fill in the open space with some substance. I'm planning to add a vase and fill it with faux florals to bring in some color and texture. This look with the table fills out the entire space beautifully, and it will give it both function and style. It's achieved a perfect balance of aesthetic appeal and practicality, which is something I definitely go for in any design that I produce. The
clean lines of the base complements the softness of the texture on top, and the florals will add a refreshing touch of life. Altogether, it's transformed into a statement piece that elevates the room while remaining versatile for everyday use. Projects such as this is so low budget, and if that is what you are doing in your home and you want a beautiful look, this is a project that is perfect for you. You can also go out thrifting, pre-love searching, and maybe find a table as well. But for this project, it is customizable to fit the size of your space as well as the height of any table that you desire in your home, and keeps you from spending an excessive amount of money. As always, no matter what's going on in life, with your life, be inspired, motivated, and by all means keep moving, creating something beautiful, if not for yourself, then for someone else. This has been Chanel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Bye for now.